aware of, or what it is you can tap into in terms of energy, because the way you should be using these readings is to manifest. Use these readings to manifest. Don't watch tarot and oracle readings that don't resonate with you. Don't put that busy stuff up here. Use these tarot and oracle readings to assist you in manifesting and drawing in energy. That is the way I use tarot and oracle readings, and that is the most powerful way. Also use these readings to help highlight things that are going on in your life that you need to see, that maybe you could be running from, run, Forrest, run, or in denial of. I love you, I love you, I love you. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Do that right now. Give it a thumbs up. I love you for your comments. I love you for your shares. I love you for just bringing your energy to the channel. I love you for all of your support. All right, so let's go ahead and dig in to this reading. Y'all, I could just do, ooh, one tower down, one tower up. Let's take a moment and let's meditate on that, because y'all know sometimes when I'm drawn to look at the split, there's a reason. All right, I feel like there's been some topsy-turviness in some of you all's lives, or there's been a shifting, some major shifting. Some of it hasn't felt as pleasant. You still may be leaving some of it behind in terms of some type of massive change or some type of shifting that's going on in your life. Some of you could still be feeling shaky, but you're going to survive this. This too shall pass, and no fire burns forever. Okay? So all things have not fallen apart, and even though things could have felt like they've been kind of shaky and topsy-turvy, you're going to get through this, okay? For a small few of you, this just came because you did not heed the signs of something that had been happening as an undercurrent in your life that you were supposed to be able to see and discern. There may be a bit more of a shake and a minor earthquake at the higher levels of tremors that is coming your way to help dislodge you from something that you're really not wanting to see, that you need to be able to see, that's going to take you in another direction. The consolation here, and the part that should allow you to relax, is this. It's got to happen. Things are always working out for you. Trust the process, even though it can feel a bit frightening or a bit destabilizing. Trust the process. It's only the wake-up call that needs to come because you didn't listen to the smaller wake-up calls and the bullets that you dodged. That's a specific message for someone. But guess what? When that tower falls, in comes the blessing and the new start. Look at the full card, and I love this. Y'all, I got to show y'all the full card in my new deck one of these days. Keep an eye out for the deck. It is called Kismet Tarot. Kismet Tarot. Keep an eye out for that deck as we leave 2022 and we go into 2023. All right, I'm putting a lot of work into that deck, and when that deck is ready, so will be my ultimate tarot book. Not the little book that goes with the deck, but the big book. And that book will be an addition for those of you who are looking for a specific type of tarot deck, or you like the way I do my readings. It's going to be pretty comprehensive. Maybe not as comprehensive as the ideal, but it's going to be pretty comprehensive. So look at this. I mean, waters flowing with, what is it? Waters flowing and rivers beneath. The land of honey. Look at that. The land of honey, okay? Wow. The land of honey. I love it, I love it, I love it, okay? Look at that. Is it beautiful or is it beautiful? All right, so let's see what the major energy is here, and then let's get a sense of the major energy from that Fat Fairies deck for my beautiful butterflies. Only for my beautiful butterflies that are in transformation, just like me. We are the eternal caterpillars, the eternal chrysalises. All right, the eternal butterflies. Yep. Got the death card here, y'all. All right. Now, there may be one or two of you out there who have someone that's hanging on in bad health, in ill health, on some level, and they are actually transitioning. For those of you who relate to that message, my condolences. Know that the energy is always recycled and transmuted, so they are not really ever going to be gone. They'll be gone physically from your life, but they're never ever really going to be gone. And you can keep them alive in your memory. You can know that they are within you, that DNA wise, genetically, energy wise, you carry them with you. We are one. So, but my heart goes out to you. For the rest of us and the rest of you, hopefully, because we have those 2 tower cards, this is not something that is approaching those of you who may be dealing with someone who may be somehow dealing with health issues. I feel like this card is heralding, though, a major healing and a closing out of something that's no longer a part of your reality. Okay, the death card is you saying bye-bye to something and ushering something out of your life. Now, you're doing part of the work for that, but a lot of that work is being done for you. Always keep in mind when I tell you, when you really resonate with a reading, adopt that reading. Claim it, adopt it, breathe in the energy of it. You hear me say breathe in the energy of it? When I tell you this works, when I tell you this is how I do my life and how I get my abundance and how things just keep growing and growing and growing and growing, okay, whatever you can conceive of, you can achieve. Believe me when I tell you that. You use these readings in that way. You become the energy of the reading. You embody the reading. Okay, you breathe it in. As you breathe in that reading, as you breathe in that energy, this can be after, in the post effect and aftermath of what you're doing in your manifestation work with the reading, or it can be during the reading as you hear the things that resonate, that signify that bell or cause that bell to go off. Ding, 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 ding. Breathe it in, feel it, connect with a visual. And as you breathe it out, release yourself from the outcome and accept that it is yours. And always believe in that moment, as you attach intensity of belief and emotional vigor to it, that it is happening. For those of you who are not feeling this, it is happening. It is happening. There is something that is not feeding you anymore, that you've been invested in, that is no longer fulfilling. But not only is it not fulfilling, it's just not producing life anymore. You got to leave it. You can't continue to throw water. What do they say? Throw pearls to swine, but that's not it. Good after bad. You can't continue to throw good after bad. And this may require some undressing, literally, meaning it's not going to feel easy, but it's you getting to the core of what it is you really want to be doing, what it is you really want to be creating, where it is you really want to be. Is getting to the heart of something. So whatever could be leaving your life right now, let it go, let it go, let it go. For some of you, this will be an organic letting go. It's not something you got to rush in and hammer away at. It's already leaving your life. Make peace with it and part. Let it go and let it organically leave your life in peace. All right. But there is a major metamorphosis and shift in your life, and it is something that's no longer requiring you to water it. More than likely, it's something that's already been dying or trying to leave your life in some particular way. So I want you to be mindful of that, okay? Really be mindful of that. It's a healing, and it's going to result in some kind of a loss, okay? Some kind of something that you've been emotionally attached to, but something that you've outgrown. But it's okay. I promise you it's okay. Why is it okay, y'all? It doesn't always feel okay. Ultimately, it's got to be okay, because this is what life is. And this is, we have choppy terrain. We have troubled waters. We have difficulties. We have thunderstorms. But at the end of the day, those things are what water the flowers. They bring in the beauty in our lives. They reconnect us with the life energy, and they bring in the frequency of what we need to want to continue to get up and keep moving forward. This is life. We've got to accept life on its terms, and we've got to roll with the punches, and we have to exercise gratitude at all times, no matter what the hell is going on, because there is a way to get up the hill. And you hear me say this: you can push the load or you can pull the load up the hill. I'd rather be pulling it up the hill. Since we have to go up the hill anyway, you might as well mind the business of how you are getting up that hill. And I know I'm going to get to the top of the mountain. I'm at the top of the mountain, and you know when you get at the top of the mountain, you got to come back down only to go back up again. Thank you to the wheel of fortune, the rhythm, the law of rhythm. There is no other way that this thing works. So we got to manage that. Give me a moment. I'm having an insight. Okay, I had an epiphany. Okay, let's look at this next card. For the beauty that is your life, okay? For the beauty that is your life. What do we have here? Moderation. Okay, moderation. This is about balance. This is about making sure you're taking care of yourself, making sure you're taking care of your health. This is staying away from the extremes. Okay, so as you're experiencing this movement forward and this shift, take it in stride. This is something my dad said to me many years ago. When you're going through a change or something is happening and you're having an epiphany, because part of this death card is this epiphany and this healing and these new layers that you're getting ready to pack on for this new aspect of your experience and wisdom, is that you can get super excited and feel as though you have to step outside of a natural order and a moderation. Just remember that you may be seeing it for the first time, but it's always been there. It's always been there. It's not new. You just are seeing it and you are tapping into it for the first time. And what I'm saying here is that because of that, it's important to realize that it is important to keep the balance. All right. You don't want to be too far this way. You don't want to be too far this way. You don't want to be spending too much money. You don't want to be holding back too much. You don't want to be trying to pack up and move out in a day, but you don't want to be there for another year trying to wait for this to organically happen either. There is a natural pace and rhythm to things that feels at home to you. Okay. If you get up and you start working at 6:30 in the morning, you can't go to midnight without some other aspect of your life paying the price. Take the time out to take the path of moderation, okay? Find the balance, stay what keeps you in harmony and what keeps the flow of things in your life energized at the level that is most fruitful for you. The message says, if there's something you know you shouldn't be eating, try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairy says that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So again, we're walking I have this taste for pizza, and there's no good pizza out here. I have Domino's, I think, Caesar's, and Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's flour makes me so ill I can't eat it anymore, and that used to be my favorite pizza. The last pizza I had from Domino's really, really sucked. That was me trying Domino's down in Florida a few weeks ago at the beach to just give it a shot again, and it was a huge disappointment. So I know I'm not going down that path. Although several years ago I had the thin crust and it was okay. And then there's Caesar's. Y'all heard me say in my last video, or my last few videos, I picked up about 8 pounds, 8 to 10 pounds, and I need to get that off. I need to go in there and make a vegetable burger. I'm going to let y'all know how it turns out when I finally do it. It may not be today, but it's going to be a crisp burger. I'm using lentils, which I'm going to stir fry. I don't want anything mushy. I'm using bulgur wheat. I'm using mushrooms. I'm using chives, I think. I couldn't get my hand on leeks. I was going to get dried leeks, but I didn't want to pay $14 for a bag of dried leeks that I know I may only use one time. Walnuts and maybe pecans. I'm looking for a crispy crust. I'm looking for something that's not mushy, and I believe I'm going to make a guacamole. I thought about a roasted red bell pepper. Maybe I think it would have a little bit of mayo, and maybe celery salt, a tad bit of mustard and Tabasco versus a guacamole with a little bit of sour cream, some chipotle type of peppers. All this is in the blender I'm talking about, with a squeeze of lime and maybe some other spices to put on that with a particular type of bread, because bread really is not my friend. Bread is not my friend. I digress, but bread is not my friend. When this thing turns out and I can get this thing really good, I'm going to let y'all know. But I was thinking, instead of running down to get the pizza, because I got to drive a long ways to get it, and I'm thinking about it and my mouth is watering because I want it. A lot of people, let me stop. I'm digressing too much. But you see my mouth is watering. I thought, just make some lentil soup. Make some healthy lentil soup. I love lentil soup. Or eat something, that salad, that spinach salad, girl, that you made the other night with all that beautiful, the beautiful colors of the rainbow. The chakra was in the spinach salad. I had the red cabbage. I had the multiple colored bell peppers. I had the spinach. I had the cilantro. I had the carrots. I had the tomatoes that came right off my plant. Eat that and curb this urge, because you got to get this weight off. Because if not, you're cruising for a bruising, okay? And what I got planned for the rest of my life, I need my health for. So I really have to, I've got to shift in the choices that I'm making. So anyway, this is about eating healthy, moderation. Don't put yourself in a place of deprivation where you can't enjoy the things that you like at all, but keep the balance, you know, keep the balance. So in your transition and your shift, however, keep the balance and walk the middle path. For some of you, your challenge right now really does have to do with your health, and it's about finding balance, okay? It's about finding balance. Now, I said that this was going to be more of a oracle card read. I do want to pull 2 more cards from this before we go to the other oracle card, okay? Let's get 2 more messages for my beautiful, 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 beautiful soul family, kindred spirits. I love y'all more than y'all know. I love y'all more than y'all know. And Keisha, I can't wait to get with you next week on Wednesday. I love y'all more than y'all know, okay? I would say that's a message that's really trying to come up. Purity, magical blessings. Now, last time we had, look, motivation, y'all. Stay motivated. Keep on the course, okay? When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, get busy about the business of doing it. Stay motivated. Some of you have jumped into a new project, and this new energy that you're ushering in is a part of that, okay? Stay in the balance. Stay in the middle area. Now, we had this blessings card. We had another blessings card from this same deck not too long ago. You are surrounded, and look what's at the bottom of this. Transformation. This is specifically for my butterflies, y'all. Oh my gosh, look at this. Woohoo! I need one of these in my tarot deck. What do y'all think? I gotta have an image like this in my tarot deck. It's got this type of beauty. Beauty! That's at the bottom of the deck. See, we had the blessings, okay? But it was with this other deck. Blessings abound. Listen, your train is coming in. If you've been somebody who's been willing to take a hard look and you've been doing the work, you've been in the trenches, all right? You've been in the trenches. This message is for you. This is a wonderful opportunity to stay in a high vibrational place and to experience the glory of everything that's coming your way. Is coming your way. Raise your vibration so that you can speed it up. Raise your vibration so that you can meet what is already coming towards you. This is a destiny. Okay? Magical blessings are coming your way. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Whatever you are going through, okay? Stay in the mid zone. Stay in the energy of compromise. Stay in the energy of ease. Your only job is to feel good and to keep the vibration of what you are moving towards. This is how we do the 5D, y'all. This is 5D. This is what 5D is about. Not arguing and bickering with people. I almost slipped out the other day. I was in 5.5 hours getting back from Atlanta. It's a 2.5-hour drive. And I felt myself feeling like, oh my goodness, the rain, the traffic, what is going on? I've been out here since 6 o'clock this morning. It's going to be 8:30, 9 o'clock before I get home. You know what I had to say to myself? Are you walking? Are you walking or are you in a car? Are you sheltered from the rain? Do you have things in the car that you can meditate on or do on the ride back? Like, really, what is the problem? Do you have a full tank of gas? Didn't you stop and do what you needed to do with your tire? You put the air in, you were able to measure it, you had a gadget. Like, what are you really struggling with? I stopped by, what was it, Popeyes on the way back. I got Albie some little chicken and I got myself a nice tea. I went to the bathroom. You know, I had a bathroom that I could stop at to relieve myself. Like, what are your problems really? You have to stop when you have those moments. And you have to remember to be grateful, because y'all, even though you can't feel it in that exact moment, you will see the energy of that in the subsequent days. Because remember, what you're experiencing now is because of what your ass was doing yesterday and the weeks before. What you're going to experience tomorrow is what you're doing now. Now, Carpe Diem, seize the day, seize the moment. You are surrounded around magic. You are going places. This is magical, y'all. What is magical? Magical is stuff that puts you in such a space that it's like when you fall in love and nothing can mess up your day. It's like you know that you're overcome, or you could feel a sense of overwhelm at the multitude of things you have to do, but nothing bothers you, because in this moment you look around and you see beauty. In this moment you have food on the table. In this moment your children are okay. In this moment you have a job to go to. In this moment you're being moved, you're being carried by spirit, by the winds, by everything that you need to be carried by into something that is perfect for you. At this moment, your job is to enjoy whatever it is you need to enjoy at this stage of your journey, because whatever that is, it's bringing in the blessings, y'all. Okay? Trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find an answer to your question. If you have a question about where it is you need to be going or what it is you need to be doing, listen to your heart. This is not something that your mind needs to be involved in. Let your mind execute. Let your heart activate and give the information. Let your heart discern what it is, and your heart communicate it to your mind. Okay? This is a fresh new beginning, y'all. This is a clean slate. Don't take the previous baggage with you. What's the change going to be in your life? Let's get us 2 more cards, okay? What is that change related to? We have passion. Woo, y'all, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Passion for life, sexual energy, passion. Maybe you're not getting sex on a regular basis or loving on a regular basis, and you need to be transmuting your sexual energy and using that passion for your products, for your projects. All right? Sexual energy and passion is some of the most powerful energy around. And maybe you need to be doing sexual transmutation. Okay, sleep and retention ain't just for men, okay? I'm serious. So this is about you following your passion. This is about something that's happening in your life that's going to put you in a place where you are excited, where you feel exhilarating, where you are loving what you are doing, where you are waking up every day looking and feeling like an orange, which is, I always call, when I think of zest for life, I think of a juicy orange, y'all, and how when you think of the orange, you begin to salivate and you feel oh so good, and it's so juicy. And like a lemon, you know how when you put a lemon in, it gets you in here, but it starts the salivation glands, or whatever we call them. The orange is juicy, y'all. It's beautiful. It's invigorating. You need orange in your life. If you want to feel zest for life and you want to excite your sacral chakra, you want to get your creative juices flowing, I'm telling you, make a room in your house orange. Or make your bathroom orange. Or put orange artwork up. Or begin to surround yourself with a bouquet of orange flowers every week. Bring the energy of orange into your life. Okay? Passion, baby. Passion. The next card that we have is trust. Okay? In order for you to get from here to here, when you're in the middle, okay? When you're in the middle and it's not feeling so great or you can't see what's on the other side, always remember you don't have to be able to see. That's not your job. Your job is to walk forward in 100% certainty and belief and to trust the process. Trust that your heart is leading you in the right place. If you can't trust your heart, what else are you going to trust? If you can't trust your heart, which is the seat of spirituality as far as I'm concerned, it is a spiritual organ. It can be veiled, it can be dark, and it can be full of layers and layers of heavy energy. You can have a dark heart, you can have a cold heart, but when the juices of your heart are flowing and you're feeling connected to everything around you, you're feeling connected to life, when you're feeling connected to your inner life, the light of God can come through, the light of spirit, whatever you want to call that energy that conjoins all of being, can come through, and you can feel emancipated all the time. You can feel liberated. You can feel free. You can feel totally unencumbered. You can feel as though you have a sense of certainty about the direction that you are going in, and you can allow yourself to trust. If you have trouble trusting what is on the other side and you don't believe something good for you is waiting, you have to work on this, because if you can't work on this, you can't bring this in. I don't care. It's a conflicting energy. You have to trust the process. Stop asking for, chasing, and being clingy and desperate about the things that you want. Let them come to you and trust the process. There is no such thing as time. They gave you this time construct to keep you bound. All right? So trust the process. Trust the process. Let's look at the African Goddess deck and let's see what other energies are important to you. I wanted to pull tons of cards, but apparently I'm talking too much to get all these cards. You know what I'm saying? 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 Let's see what goddess energy needs to rise within you. Okay? Magical blessings, magical blessings. You must trust. Let's get one more card, y'all. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm telling you. We have Ma'at, giving and receiving. Extremely powerful. I'm going to discuss it. This is the balance. This is the Ma'at. This is the justice. This is the balance. This is the give and take. This is the law of giving and receiving. Okay, it's critical to manifestation. You will manifest more, and your manifestations will come to you faster if you continue to give and if you continue to take out of your cup and to pour into others' cups. Giving is so important. You will get back what you're giving tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. Take a look at that beautiful image. It's the number 10. All right? Giving and receiving. There must be just balance. Keep in mind that receiving is just as important as giving. If you're giving all the time and you're not receiving, you're actually out of balance. And when you are actually out of balance, you break a spiritual law. And when you break a universal law, a spiritual law, when you upset the balance and you are not in harmony with cosmic balance, you actually are going to be depleted. You actually lower your vibration. To be out there giving and not being open to receive does not make you better than someone who's constantly receiving. We have had this thing that give. Giving is a masculine energy, ladies. So for those of you out there who are under the threat of overgiving, watch out. Stop overgiving, especially when it comes to a masculine energy. Make sure that you are open to receiving. Give that person an opportunity to give to you. Do not overgive. It will be to your detriment. There must be perfect balance in giving and receiving, just like love. That's what that is. You can imbalance your heart chakra by loving everybody and not being open to receive love back. If it goes out, it's got to come back in. Okay? It's got to come back in. And what's coming back in, you need to be in balance with what it is your goal is. And then we have here shine, baby mama jumbo. Shine, shine, shine. You're shining. You're feeling like a bright, shiny object. You're feeling good. Okay, you're in your shine. Things are working out for you. This is a beautiful message here. Your rewards are coming in. For those of you who have had leaner times with that giving and receiving card, I'm feeling this Six of Pentacles. Things are balancing out. Things are getting easier for you. If you've had a lull or you've reached a sort of a plateau, things are getting ready to start picking up again. They're picking up again. Please shine your light, baby, and shine it bright. That's what I'm saying to you. Shine it bright. Let's get another oracle card here. What else do we want for our beautiful, beautiful? Let's look at the soul's journey here. And because we're running so long, I can't get all the other cards I want. We're going to do more next time. I'm going to say less. But whatever I've said, I'm assuming it's in divine order, right? So we're just going to take that. And take that, and we're going to take it again. What do we need to be paying attention to with regard to our soul's journey for whoever's tuning into this timeless message? The first message here, grief, okay? We're going to associate that grief, y'all, with that death card up there. I understand that losing something. We got the balance card again. This is critical, y'all. Some of you may be feeling out of balance. Some of you mentally could be teetering on the edge or feeling a great sense of emotional disturbance here. We got to dig into this. We got to talk. Underneath this, we have acceptance. Your ability to move through whatever it is you have to let go of, y'all, or whatever it is that's dying in your life, y'all, that's creating grief for you, or this can be coming towards some of us, okay? Some of you that are tuning in with this reading, there could be something that is happening. I started out this reading with that message. And I never read this card like this, very seldom, but there could be grief on the horizon, okay, due to some loss, something separating or leaving your life. And it's important that you accept what is going on and that you welcome the change and that you not guilt yourself about anything, okay? This is very, very important. I don't know. I feel like I need to hold space for that message, y'all, for whoever that's for. Everything has to move. Change is the only constant. You have to accept the things that you cannot change. Don't labor around the things that you can't change. Spend that time that you need healing whatever grief is happening in your life, because, you know, it's a part of the mizan. That's what I wanted to say. The mizan, which is the balance. It's a part of the balance, y'all. Okay, we give and we get, we lose, we have things to return to us. It's the cycle of cycling. It's the transmutation that has to occur. Some of you are going through a major transmutation, or major transmutation is upon you at this time. Walk steady, stay balanced. Whoever's identifying with this message, and give yourself the time to grieve, but do not linger there. And the way you don't linger there is you trust the process, okay? You take care of yourself. You do things in moderation. You may need comfort foods. You may need to cocoon. You may need to just not do anything, all right? But you have to trust the process, and you have to know that this is leading to bigger and better, all right? Grieve in the way that you need to grieve, but do what you can not to stay there. Play the positive memories. It's a balance even in grief. Grief itself requires a balance. All right? I don't know. It's kind of feel heavy, y'all. But again, it is in line with how the cosmos works. The laws of rhythm, feminine and masculine. Okay? The alchemical cycle. There are blessings. Sometimes you can have blessings rolling in the midst of something that is happening in your life. For some of you, this could be a multi-dimensional experience that you're having. You're at the greatest time of your life. You're feeling wonderful, and then this so-called you hit a snag comes in. Trust the process. Okay, peacefully surrender those things that you have absolutely no control over. This is a high transmutational message. That is the goal of this message. So embrace the change that is coming into your life. You are in a transmutational cycle right now. It is important that you alchemize the energy and you transmute the energy. Remember, you are the magician. Okay, if you haven't purchased my book, Manifesting Your Masterpiece, you can get it on Amazon. It's waiting to be on your shelf or on your nightstand. For those of you who have purchased it, thank you so much. Your reviews are greatly appreciated. Please go on Amazon, click on your purchase or click on the book. And because you purchased it, you can quickly and immediately do a review and it will be wonderful. There have been thousands of books sold. And the hardest thing to get back from people who are reviewing things are reviews. The percentages for reviews across the industry don't always reflect the gratitude and the positive experience that many people have. It's an extra step that we end up having to take, and we are all so busy. But if you have a chance to get back to the Amazon site to do a review, I invite you to do a review. I love y'all. I appreciate you. You have been with Tanisha Ali, helping you to gain clarity, up-level your mindset, clear and heal energetic blockages so that you can manifest the glory of God. That is you. Loving on you. I'm wishing you peace. I'm wishing you prosperity, productivity, and a passion-filled day, a passion-filled life. I'm wishing you all that I would wish for myself. Loving on you always. Please keep coming back and share this video with someone that needs uplifting during a difficult time. Lots of love to you. Bye.